Hello everyone, welcome to the class. In today's lecture, we are going to talk about our next structure of the digestive system, small intestine. What is the structure of it and what kind of secretions it is going to secrete for the digestion of food. Let's talk about that. Small intestine is the largest part of our alimentary canal. Okay, alimentary canal, the tubular structure from the mouth till anus. So this is the largest part of it. It is compactly packed in the small space that is coiled, highly coiled. Okay. And what's special about the small intestine is it contains finger-like projections called villi on the inner wall, which क्या करेंगे ये villi, which help in maximizing surface area for absorption, because one of the function of small intestine to absorb the nutrients. So for that process, for facilitating that process, the inner wall of the stomach, inner layer of the wall of the small intestine, that is containing the finger-like projections like this. This is the inner layer and this get these projections. And these projections are termed as villi. Got it? So highly supplied with blood and they help in taking the nutrients into the blood. So what they are doing, they are increasing the surface area for absorption of the nutrients. Got it? Another thing which is important, the length of the small intestine is varying in different organisms. That depends upon the kind of the food we are consuming. In the case of herbivores, grass eating animals, this is, we can say, more longer, okay, as compared to that of the carnivores. More longer, herbivores में ज़्यादा लंबी होगी. Reason being, to digest the cellulose. Okay, cellulose take time for digestion, so the whole, like, more length is required in that way so that it can completely digest it. Okay, for the digestion of cellulose. In the case of carnivores, carnivores consume meat that can be easily digested, so that they have small intestine compared to that of the herbivores. And this was about the different length in the different organisms, like why they have longer, why they have shorter. That depends upon the food which they are consuming. Fine. So we'll see the functions of the small intestine. So the very first function is complete digestion of food. In this particular part, small intestine, the food get completely digested into the simplest form. Carbohydrates into glucose, fructose, galactose, proteins into amino acids, fats into fatty acids or glycerol. So ये सब small intestine में हो चुका होगा. ठीक है? Second, absorption of nutrients. As this small intestine have those specialized structures, okay, or we can say this small intestine facilitate the absorption more due to the more number of villi present on it, which help in more absorption. Absorption of nutrients Okay, and after absorption, like nutrients move into the blood, blood will take nutrients to the cell, that is assimilation, that is also occurring from here. Okay, the third thing is assimilation of the food, that is also occurring from the small intestine. Got it? That is distribution of the nutrients to the required sites. Okay, so these things are going to happen over here. Now we'll see the what kind of enzymes small intestine is going to secrete. In the small intestine, intestinal glands are present. Okay, these intestinal glands secrete intestinal juices. Okay, this intestinal juice contain what it contain? It contain enzymes for the digestion of protein, fats, carbohydrates. Okay. Fine. So this intestinal juice contain the different categories of enzymes which are specifically act on proteins, fats, carbohydrate and convert them into the simpler form that can be further absorbed in the diffusible form. Now whatever we are getting the end product of digestion, they can be easily diffused into the cells, okay, or into the blood, from the small intestine to the blood, and blood will take to the cells. So in this way the small intestine will help in digestion of food. In our next lecture we will talk about the liver and pancreas. Thank you.